Hi guys, and welcome back again to the channel. I'm so glad to have you because you know why? It is the Christmas period and there are a lot of things that are going to be happening, and people are going to be partying and just eating and having a good time. But most importantly, I'm going to be talking on how you can dirty this December on a budget. I know December is all about just enjoying us. People are like, why do I need to dirty on a budget? I need to enjoy my life. No. Things are very expensive. Have you seen the price of fuel? Have you seen the fact that there are queue lines? And people are still queuing to buy fuel. Apart from the fact there's been heavy inflation in the country and a lot of things are just going up and down. And yes, we're approaching the new year very soon, but it's important that you get your ducks in a row and you also just try and utilize the best of the season in the best way possible. So here are some of my fail-safe tips on how you can enjoy this Christmas on a budget. Yes, you can still dirty and have fun on a budget. Now, the first thing that I would recommend, and I think you need to do or you need to follow through, is to what? Go to end of year parties. Yes, for example, your friend is having an end of year party in the office. That's a place to enjoy yourself. You don't need to spend much. You don't even need to spend anything. She's already invited you, so you're going to be eating free food, listening to great music and dancing. You can go to 2 or 3 end of year parties depending on the number of people that you know. You can imagine attending 3 end of year parties in the city of Lagos. You've already dirty December without spending a dime, without even stressing yourself. Well, the only thing that you probably will need to factor in is your transport to and fro, but it's not like when you are spending so much money. So I think that's the first thing you need to consider. Make sure you hook up with a friend or you go with a friend to an end of year party and enjoy the best of the season. Next thing is to have a budget. Budgeting is very, very key. I know that you have to give money to friends and families and maybe that person that has helped you, and you have a list of people that you need to spend money on. You want to show that you have plenty money. But I must tell you that you need to have a budget from the first day, of course, because we know that has passed. You should have planned. It's still not late. Have a budget of the things you want to do, of the people you want to give money, and the places you want to go to. That will help to reduce the high cost of expenses, considering the fact that January is around the corner. And you know January is usually the driest month. January is usually the month that is long, and that's the month that people are broke because they spend all of their money from the first week of December to the second week of December. So it's important that you have a budget. Please, without a budget, you can't achieve anything. The next thing I would advise is to stay away from all forms of sales. I'm not saying do not. When I mean stay away from all forms, you need to know the kind of sales you are going for. Now, for example, some people say 40% off, and they're 40% off is not really so much in terms of difference. And when you look at the items they're putting on sale, it really doesn't make sense. So you need to actually be sure if you really need that item that is on sale. What you can do is to have a list of all the things you want to get this Christmas, or maybe 1 or 2 major things, and give yourself 24 hours, or maybe say 12 hours. Don't let me be too harsh. Give yourself 12 hours and then come back. Do I really need this? Because January is around the corner. You have to make sure you don't overspend. So personally, I would say avoid all forms of sales, or just stick to one sale, because usually what happens is a lot of stores and brands want to sell out all their old stock, so they literally sell off, some at ridiculously crazy prices, some at half price, so they can make their money back. So it's very important that you shine your eyes and then you go or you buy things wisely. That's away from sales. The next thing is to avoid going to the stores. When I mean stores, you need to be careful of the stores you're going to, especially because it's Christmas and you want to buy here, you want to buy here, you want to buy there, you want to buy that, you want to buy this. And because you want to buy this, before you know it, you realize that you spent all your money. And I find out that once you enter one store like this, you have to enter another store. It's just a spirit. Before you know it, they're just calling you. And before you know it, your money is gone and you're wondering, how am I going to cope in January? So the first thing I said is to attend end of year parties. It will help. Next thing, like I said, is to have a budget. Budgeting is very key. The next thing I say is to be careful when you're doing sales or when you're taking advantage of sales. And also the next point that I am saying right now is to be careful of the stores you're going to. Literally just avoid all stores. The next thing is to also attend free events. Like I said, the end of year party, there are also free events that might be happening, and that the gate entry fee or entrance fee is literally free or almost very at little cost. So all you can do is to also have a list of all the activities, the Dirty December activities that you'll be going to and that you will love to go to, and pick the most important one. Because for example, imagine attending a concert, you don't have so much money, and you buy a VIP ticket for 70k for the concert that you know that we attended that just happened, and then you realize that I didn't plan for this, but because of fear of missing out, you attended, and then you're broke. So it's very important that you plan, you strategize, you know what you're doing. And also, I must add, the best place or the best tip to Dirty December is to just stay at home. Honestly, it gives you the best feeling ever, because you're not spending money at all. Even though I know sitting at home sometimes can be a lot of money, because you want to buy this, you want to buy that, but I mean, it helps. You're not going out, you're not spending the kind of money you spend if you're hopping from one place to the other. Okay guys, so I mean, those are just some of the things that I thought that I could curate for this Christmas period, and even tips that can help you in January too. I must also add that if you can DIY some things, it's important, because sometimes we want to buy expensive gifts, we want to buy expensive cards, and why not just try and DIY and put one of you two things together if you're very good with your hand, and DIY, maybe make a DIY card or something and give it as a gift to someone that is pretty much expensive. And like I also said, it's also good to be able to prioritize things that are not so expensive and try and buy the things that are also good and are not as pricey as expensive things, but will also make for good gifts to someone this Christmas. All right, so those are some of the tips that I think can help you to Dirty December on a budget, because you need to Dirty December in the right way so that you can enjoy the new year. And if you think you have so much money, then there's no need for you to Dirty December. So thank you so much guys for watching. Please make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and please comment how you'll be dirtying December. And if you're going to be using my tips, please comment down below, and please subscribe, like, and follow the channel at Sassy Lulu. Thank you guys. I'll see you on the next video.